Hello guys, welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel.
So hello everyone, now in this video I'm going to start from sum number 16. For the previous one, please check the description box, the link will be there. So here in sum number 16.1, show that the sum of m plus nth term, okay, m plus nth term and m minus nth term. The sum of these two terms of an AP is equal to the twice of the mth term, okay. So here you know the general formula, that is a n, the nth term formula, a plus n minus 1 into d. So as here a m plus nth term, so it will be here a plus, in the place of n write down m plus n minus 1 d, and here a m minus nth term, a plus m minus n minus 1 into d. Now you have to find out the addition of these two terms. So a plus a, it's 2a, okay. Here n cancel out, so it's 2m, 2 common, 2 minus 1 d. Now here mth term, that means am equal to a plus m minus 1 into d. Now the twice of this one, so 2 into mth term equal to 2a plus 2 into m minus 1 into d, which is exactly equal to with this one. So that means it's proved. Now next, sum number 16.2. If ninth term of an AP is 0, okay, ninth term means here a plus 8d, that one equal to here 0. Prove that the 20th term, okay, a29, that means here a plus 28d is double, okay, is double of 19th term, that means a19, so a plus 18d. So as here a plus 8d equal to 0, so here a equal to minus 8d. Okay, so here a29 you can write down here minus 8d plus 28d, that one equal to here 20d, and a19, that one equal to here minus 8d plus 18d, that one equal to here 10d. Okay, so 10d is exactly double of 20d, so that means here a19, double of a19 is equal to a29. It's proved. Next, sum number 17. In an AP, if mth term is n, okay, mth term is n and nth term an, that one equal to here m not equal to n. So mth term means a plus m minus 1 into d, that one equal to n, and nth term means a plus n minus 1 into d, that one equal to here m. Clear? Now the first one, find the pth term, okay. Here you have to find out the pth term, that means here ap. So as here a plus m minus 1 d, that one equal to n, so here you can write down a equal to n, then here minus m minus 1 into d. From the next one, here a equal to m minus n minus 1 into d. So as here both the value of a, so you can write down here n m minus 1 d equal to m n minus 1 d. So that means here n minus 1 d minus m minus 1 d, that one equal to here m minus n. So here n minus 1 minus m plus 1 into d, that one equal to m minus n. So here 1 cancel out, so d equal to m minus n by n minus m, that one equal to minus 1. Okay, so here d equal to minus 1, and as here d equal to minus 1, so a equal to n minus m minus 1 into minus 1, that means here n, so here it's plus m minus 1, so that is the value of a. So now ap will be here a plus p minus 1 into d. So a means here n plus m minus 1, and here p minus 1 into minus 1. So that means here n plus m minus 1 plus p, sorry, it's minus p plus 1. Okay. So here minus 1 plus 1 cancel out, and here your answer n plus m minus p. Okay, that is your final answer. Now next one, here sum number 17(2). In sum number 17(2), here you have to find out a m plus nth. Okay, m plus nth term. That means here a plus m plus 1, m plus n minus 1 into d. Now the value of a equal to n plus m minus 1, value of d equal to minus 1. So it will be here minus m minus n and plus 1. So here m and n cancel out. Here 1 also cancel out. So that one equal to 0. Now sum number 18. If A, B, C are the pth term, suppose here Tp is the pth term. So that means here T plus P minus 1 into D, that one equal to here A. Next one here TQ. So that means here T plus Q minus 1 into D, that one equal to here B. Here T means the first term of that AP series, and TR here T plus R minus 1 into D, that one equal to here C. Okay. So now prove that here the first one. So first one you have to prove that P into B minus C, then here Q into C minus A, then R into A minus B, that one equal to 0. You have to prove that one. So here first here you have to find out the value of B minus C. So B minus C means here B means T plus QD minus D, and here C means minus T minus RD plus D. So here T cancel out, DD cancel out. So that means here QD minus RD, that is B minus C. Next one, you have to find out the value of C minus A. So here C minus A, that means TT cancel out, and from that one RD minus D, here minus PD plus D. So again DD cancel out, that means RD minus PD. And the last one here A minus B. So here PD, and that one will be here minus QD. So now put down the value here. P into B minus C means here QD minus RD. Then here Q into RD minus PD. And next one here R into PD minus QD. Now multiply here PQD, PRD, QRD, PQD, PRD, and QRD. So PQD cancel out, PRD cancel out, this one cancel out, that one equal to 0. So it's proved. That is sum number 18(1). Now let's move on to sum number 18(2). In 18(2), you have to prove that here A into Q minus R plus B into R minus P, and then here C into P minus Q, that one equal to 0. So as here A into Q minus R, okay, A into Q minus R. So value of A equal to here, it's a long problem. So here T plus PD minus D, that is value of A multiply with Q minus R. Value of B here T plus QD minus D multiply with R minus P, and last one C here T plus RD minus D multiply with P minus Q. Okay, now multiply carefully. Here TQ, then next one here PQD minus QD, then here minus TR, it will be here minus PRD plus RD. Next one here TR QRD minus DR, then minus TP, then here minus PQD and plus PD. Last one here, TP plus PRD minus PD minus TQ minus QRD and here plus QD. Okay, so here plus QD minus QD QRD, then here TR TQ TP, then PRD PD. Okay, next one PQD and RD. So that means here again 0. It's proved. Now next, sum number 19. In sum number 19, if the sum of n terms of an AP is 3n square plus 5n, sum of n terms, that means Sn equal to here 3n square plus 5n. Its mth term is 164. Okay, mth term, that means am equal to 164. Find the value of m. So as here am equal to 164, so here you can apply the formula am equal to, you can write down Sm, that means sum of mth term, then Sm minus 1. So in that case here Sm will be 3m square plus 5m and Sm minus 1 will be here 3m minus 1 whole square plus 5m minus n. Now if you subtract this one, so that means here Sm minus Sm minus 1, that one equal to 164. Put down the value of Sm, 3m square plus 5m minus here 3m minus 1 whole square minus 5 into m minus 1, that one equal to 164. Okay, so here you can solve this equation and find out the value of m. So write down here 3m square, then here 5m, then minus 3m square, it will be plus here it's 6m, the last one minus 3, here minus 5m plus 5 minus 164, that one equal to 0. Okay, now the next one, here 3m square cancel out, 5m cancel out, so here 6m only, and here 164. Okay, 164 plus 3 167 and then minus 5, it's minus 162, that one equal to 0. So m equal to 162 by 6 and that one equal to here 27 as your answer. Now next one, here sum number 20. So guys, this is the last sum for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel. So here in sum number 21, a man start repaying a loan of first installment as rupees 100. So first installment here rupees 100. If he increase the installment by every month, okay, what will be the 30th installment? So the second will be here 105th, third will be here 1110, then 115 in this way. Okay, now you have to find out the 30th installment. So 30th installment, that means you have to find out A30. So A30 means here A plus 29D. So what is the value of A? A means here 100 and D equal to here 5, the common difference. So here 100 plus 29 into 5. So 29 into 5, 145. So 100 plus 145, that will equal to 245 as your answer. Now next one, part 2. A person was drawing a monthly salary here 25,000. Okay, 25,000 in 11th year of service, that is the 11th year service. A salary of 29,000 in 19th year. Okay, 19th year, here the salary is 29,000. Given that pension is half the salary at the retirement time, find the monthly pension if he had put in 25 years of service before retirement, assuming that annual increment is constant. So in that case, here you have to find out the monthly salary in 25th year service. Okay, So that means here you can write down as here 11th year salary here 25,000. So A11 here 25,000, and here A19, that one equal to 29,000. You have to find out here A25th. So A11 means you can write down here A plus 10D, that one equal to 25,000. A19 means here A plus 18D, that one equal to here 29,000, and A25, that means here A plus 24D. Okay, that is A25th. So first here you have to find out the value of A and D. So as here A plus 18D is 29,000, A plus 10D here 25,000. If you subtract it, A cancel out, 8D equal to here 4,000. That means D equal to here 500. Okay, as here D equal to 500, so A equal to 25,000 minus 10 into 500, I mean 5,000, so 20,000. Okay, 20,000 here the first salary. So here A25th will be 20,000 plus 24 into 500. Okay, so 24 into 500, that one equal to here 12,000. Now 12,000 plus 20,000, your answer 32,000. So 32,000 is the salary in her 25th year service. Now you have to find out that what will be the monthly pension. So here the monthly pension is half of the salary. So here the pension amount will be half of that one, that means 16,000, because half of 32,000, so that is your answer.